Hey everybody, it's Jason with eXp Realty, and today I want to talk to you about a unique home loan called the USDA home loan. You would have a zero money down requirement with this loan. There's a catch, it has to be in a rural area, but I wanted to walk you through the process and kind of show you how you could do this on your own so you can see if it's for you, look at the requirements, and let's take a look at the website and I'll take you through step by step. All right, so first thing here is, let me just put in there. Now, I'll put this website down below in the comments so you can just click on it. But here's their website here. You can see USDA, single family housing guaranteed. This is where you want to start. Click on that. Now it's asking for an address. You put in any address. You can put in your current home address, or maybe you know a home address in the area you'd like to move to. Start by putting in that address. And for our purposes here, I've got just a random address that I found on Zillow, kind of out in a more rural area. And the USDA defines rural by anywhere having 35,000 or less people. Let's see what we've got here. So right off the bat, you can see that this is located in an eligible area. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can kind of get a look at it. They're going to have some shading here that's going to show you. So you see, let me go ahead and close this so you can see all around. Anything in this oranges area is ineligible. Everything outside of it, so you can see up through Somerville, all through Monk's Corner, this is all eligible area. And you can get into more of the site looking up the exact homes that you want to see about. But what you would normally do, or what you could do, go to my site. I'll put that link down below as well. Find the home that you're interested in, and then just come back to here and type it into the box and find out if it's eligible or not. It's that simple. Now, there's some other stuff on the site I want to show you besides just how to find out whether or not your home's eligible or the home you'd like to purchase. Previous eligibility areas. This they're just putting there because they're showing really what was available last year, and you'd wonder what's the purpose of that. Well, they change every year, so the area might be growing some. Maybe the area is losing people, so the boundaries are going to differ year to year. If you're in a home that you're looking for, it doesn't fall into the required area, keep checking back. It might have a boundary change and be there. So that's why they have that. Income eligibility. So this is going to vary state by state, obviously, with the cost of living. So let's go and take a look at South Carolina. And we'll go try Dorchester. And this is where they would ask you to put in your info, how many people live in the home, the number of residents under 18 years old, and they're going to count all income, whether or not it's a somebody that's a homeowner. If it's a family, let's say you got a husband, wife, a 25-year-old and a 20-year-old living at home, and they're working, they're going to count that income as well towards the income limit on a 1 to 4 member household. But there's basically, you fill this in. Well, let's go ahead and do it. Let's say we have a number of people in the household. We got 4 people under 18. Let's just say we got one. Is the loan applicant, are they older? So you're going to have, and you can read about that here. They're going to have different situations. The older, 62. Let's just keep this simple and say no. Next. Now here's something interesting. It's not going to be just a straight income calculation. Let's say you make $100,000 a year. You would think at first glance that you're not qualified, or that's kind of a weird way to put it. You're overqualified. Well, you're going to be able to do deductions. You can see here's the first one. Annual child care. Of course, this family over 18, I guess that could be debated, but they probably don't need child care. Maybe just need to move out. Base employment income. Not against kids living at the house. My mother lived nearby, had an extra bedroom. I would love to take advantage of the free rent, especially in this economy. Since I'm looking here, let's go with base employment income. This would be, well, we'll go ahead and make these numbers up. I was going to say this would be a lot to do right now, but we can do this pretty easy. Let's go ahead and put this one at $100,000 a year. Well, we don't have child care expenses. So just the parents' work, the kids, it's asking about the other household members. We're just going to write them off as living the good life, staying at home, not having to do any work. So we won't count them. Received by adult members. So here's where um, they're asking if there's any other money coming in by the adult members over 18. All right. So they say the applicant is ineligible for the Section 502 Guaranteed Rural Housing Loan Program based on the income entered. So the annual household income, I guess I was looking at the months. Regardless, this home's making well over $1 million a year. So as you can see, I was kind of trying to do this on the fly. If you go back and you read what it says and put the numbers in, it might have been asking quarterly, and I just thought it said annual. I haven't gone through these numbers or this process yet until now live with you, as you can see. But anyway, it would come out if it's there's income limits as well. So every state's going to have the adjusted amounts according to the cost of living, but the limits, and let me try to find that out, across the country is a 1 to 4 member household. Is the income limit is $90,300. Now remember, you get to take off child care expenses, other related expenses. So if you're making it north of that, you can bring it down. And then there's also the 5 to 8 member household. They're at $119,200. So if you got 5 to 8 members, you're allowed to make a little bit more. Let me run through a couple other things. So you must have U.S. citizenship or permanent residency, 2 years of income required, so stable income. And there's not a minimum score, but typically it's about a 640 is the limit on what you see get approved. And I've already mentioned this, but the boundaries change every year. So back here on the site, let me just finish looking at a couple other things. We already saw the income limits. Now here's the loan basics. If you want to learn more about it, get some. Yeah, we'll go ahead and allow you to take us there. Learn some more about the program, how it works, how to apply, other requirements. You got a program fact sheet here. And again, look down in the comments section. I'm going to have put the link to the website, which is really the driving engine behind it. Once you have that website, now you can go find listings. You can find them on my website, which is going to be below the USDA site. Let's say you find a home, want to see if it's eligible, just get the address, transfer it to the USDA website, and then search and see if it's eligible, like I did. And then go back and do the income requirements and the money side, not like I did. Do it correctly, actually, read and be more careful with it. But you got the idea and the general gist of what you do. And once you find a home that's eligible, and you find out if your level of income meets within the requirements, reach out. Even before then, if you have questions, reach out. But certainly at that point, I'm more than happy to assist you to craft a fair deal on the property, and maybe even more importantly, get you in touch with somebody that's good with USDA loans. I'd be happy to do that as well. If you have any questions, again, my contact info is down below, or just send me a message here. And as always, it's good to talk to you guys. And reach out if you have any questions, concerns, or if I can help you get a home. Thank you.